Hello and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4, a video game where you can... And to show that off, we're going to play Mexico. A nation that got a lot of love with its focus tree, and I have to be honest, I haven't really played it up to me doing some test runs with this nation, and that's basically it. So let's jump in. Mexico, Iron Man, historical, and go. Yeah, Mexico has a lot of things, and with a lot of things, I mean problems. We have 3 potential revolutions. We have basically no industry. I have like 5 civs and 3 mills, which is nothing. And technology-wise, we're also very limited. What we have, I will try to invest into stuff to catch up with everything because, oh my god, we don't have trains. But look at the positive side. It's the first nation I've played in a while that has artillery. Wow. And I will also try to get planes because, yeah, otherwise it's gonna be even more painful. And to at least stop one of the 3 civil wars, I will rush down this focus here to neutralize a general that plans stuff that I don't like. And for reasons that I will explain later on, we really need to strengthen the church. Hey, we know what a train now is. Crazy. To celebrate that, I will go into construction tech so we can build trains. You know what? No, we don't need to build trains. We'll just steal them from our civilian population, which out of nowhere already has 15 trains. Wow, crazy. They're really fast with implementing technologies. I mean, we also have a railway network before we even knew what a train was. So the Spanish Civil War just started, and that's going to be important for us later. You will see what I mean in a bit. Oh, and yeah, the general just got arrested, so let's go down the communist path. Why the communist path? Because I just find it the most fun with Mexico. I mean, there's a lot of other paths, but this is just the strongest in my opinion. But I'm not really good with the Mexican focus tree, so if you know something even more exploity, let me know in the comments. And yes, because we go down the communist path, we are strengthening the church whenever we can, because a lot of focuses inside of the communist path weaken the church, and if you get a too weak church, guess what happens? Yes, 10 points. You get a civil war. What is that? Trotsky arrives in Mexico. Please, let him in. He will be useful for our cause. And now we can use him as an army organizer. And he's pretty good. And you know what? I feel like we actually need a secret service because you know what historically happened to Trotsky, right? I would like to avoid that as long as I can. Now, the red shirts weakens the church, plus it replaces revolutionary army with left-wing paramilitaries, which gives us a lot of bonuses. Very good. And now let's go into passive defense. We will need it. I did a few test runs on this nation, and I tried to rush down the US because, you know, the US is weak at the beginning, only having 10 mills and barely any military. The problem is, Mexico is even weaker with the before-mentioned 3 mills. Yeah, I tried a lot of different strats, and let's just say the reduced will to live is not worth the result of getting it done, and I'm very limited with time right now anyways, but don't be afraid, we will take out the US today, just not that early. Red shirts is done. Let's go down the international struggle, because we want to make this revolution worldwide. And oh my god, Trotsky gives me a lot of army experience. That is so good. The international struggle is done. Let's get revolutionary class war, which gives us faster justification time. That's actually very nice. And I wished I had this with my last France video. Most of the time, I just spent justifying to get a world conquest done. And that was painful. Check that video out if you want to. I'll link it here. So next focus, Spanish Civil War refugees, giving us ideology support in 2 ideologies. And for some reason, an industry and an electronics bonus, which will be, I guess, helpful. And now we will do support Spain's loyalists, which gives us a nice decision over here. More communism support and makes us an atheist state, which is dangerous because this will start the civil war. But we should be able to prevent it in time, hopefully. Now, let's get the communist revolution done, which makes us communist and gives us Mr. Trotsky as a leader. Very cool. And yep, in the background, the civil war is ticking, so we have 150 days to fix it. Yeah. But what we can do now too is send guns and convoys to the Spanish, and with some luck we get army experience, and if we get unlucky, we get naval experience for losing the convoys. Sure, why not? Yeah, so far I got a lot of experience. I'm gonna go down Grand Battle Plan again, because it has spirits that we will need. For now, I will just spam this button to get army experience. And to show you off the spirits I want to choose, I will go with theater training, because it's amazing. Tip of the spear, which is necessary, because it gives us naval invasion capacity plus 10, which means we can now do naval invasions without having the technology. Yes, you just need capacity. You don't need the technology to unlock it. It is so stupid, but now we can do naval invasions without the technology. Amazing. And I will go for logistical focus because we will fight in South America, and do I have to say even more? Finally, we are the Mexican Soviet Republic, giving us a beautiful flag and a sexy leader. And we now have 81 days left to fix our nation, so I will do this by getting this focus over here, which allows me to go back to weak church from atheism, and this should prevent the Civil War. Or we just get that event. That should also help. Nice. Civil War prevented. And now, to take care of our neighbors, I will go on the Bolivarian alliance, giving me the ability to march southward very soon. And with the Spanish Civil War getting to a close, I will also kind of stop sending them guns now because, I mean, the experience I get is nice, and I got all of my spirits plus 2 doctrines, but I really need guns now, so I will stop. And to help me with that, I will also go into partial mobilization now, allowing me to build mills even faster. Very good. Paraguay wants to join my alliance. No. I really don't want anyone in my alliance. That sounds so mean, but I mean, I don't care. So we got the war goals. Let's go in. While this is going on, I will prepare a naval landing in Panama. Why? Because there's no other way we capitulate them if we don't do a naval invasion, so I'd rather prepare it now than not have it later. You know how it is. And First Nation, gone. Let's go into the next 2. Next Nation, gone. And with this focus now done, let's take over Panama. Let's go. I just landed it already won. Ah yeah, that was hard. And if I have to guess, most of these nations over here don't even have an army, so that should make it even easier to take over. Yep, no resistance. Then let's go into the next nation right now. Oh my god. Only El Salvador left, and they're holding out for a little bit longer. The good thing is we got all of the guns, so I can pump out a lot more troops now. Beautiful. What I can also do is change my occupation to liberate workers, which makes it a lot cheaper, and give them the horse division so they don't use artillery. Oh, the horse division has artillery too. No, we don't need to be that extreme. Work, or I will order an artillery strike on you. No. Wait. With the ability to integrate the South now unlocked, let's go into the Caribbean. We'll also prepare this cheeky naval invasion over here. El Salvador, gone. Cool. Look at this. Big Mexico. Okay, it's more of a long Mexico, but it doesn't matter. Let's integrate everything we can. Sadly, our Spanish brothers have lost the Civil War, but we welcome everyone with open arms that wants to join our communist cause. Liberate the Caribbean. Let's go. And Cuba has been liberated. Very good. I like how we use the word liberated for conquest. Because of course, we are the good guys, so we'll liberate everyone. You know how it is. I like this battle. Very chaotic. But yep, we have broken through and we're now on the way to Colombia. In the background, we have finished our preparation of naval invasion, so let's go in. This needs a lot of force attack, but we should be able to break through here because they have very favorable defensive terrain over here. So yeah, breaking through is a little bit harder, but we got it now. Very nice. Look at this. Haiti liberated. So let's go to the next nation, the Dominican Republic, and they have been liberated. Beautiful. Let me now in the background prepare a little naval landing over here, which should make a lot of these conquests easier. At the same time, it looks like we're breaking through and Colombia has fallen. Very beautiful. I will also steal a navy because they have one. The naval landing needs a little bit longer, so how about we take care of Ecuador in the meantime? Ecuador, eaten up. Venezuela should be now a breeze. Actually, it was quite easy. Yep, that was fast. We're starting to look quite good, I'm gonna be honest. So my big question now is, do we want to go more south or do we gonna go north? Because right now the US has 21 mils and we have 23, but at the same time they have an air force and we don't. So you know what? I will expand a little bit more south before we go north. Finally, 1939. I got my 3rd research slot. That is so painful. But I will upgrade my troops now to 7.2s, so they have a little bit more punch, and I should have enough, yeah, I have nearly enough artillery, so that should just work out. Peru is actually a lot of mills and quite a big army, so what I will do is I will try to bait them over here into the Amazon and defeat them from there. Sweat. For some reason, they don't have a garrison right now there, so... Oh my god, we're in. Now push the entire front line to pin the army. Let's go. Let's just notice all of these troops over here are encircled because they don't have supply. Very cool. That's not good. Yeah, apparently I'm war with the Soviet Union now because all of the states are flipped communist over here and join the Soviet Union. I didn't know that. And it makes 0 sense. But yeah, maybe I should have let them join my faction. Maybe. The bigger problem I have now is the uprising in 125 days. And I'm not sure if I can fix that. Actually, I can. Over here. I think we're fine. Because I just want to avoid the uprising. I want to be dwarf the Soviet Union for a while now anyways. But yeah, it's still annoying that we have to fight them this early. Would have loved to done it under my conditions, but it is what it is. With us actually having a good industry, this should be fine. Yeah, they will all join the Soviet Union now, but if we kill them faster than the Soviet units can arrive, we should be fine. So, Civil War avoided for now. And I will go down here to get more mills and civs, because we will need them. We will definitely need them now. And Chile has capitulated. Good. That means we can continue our liberation. Argentina, join me. Oh, the first Soviet tanks arrived in Buenos Aires. That's not good. Kind of have to act fast now before they come up with even more. I have a fix for the supply problem right now. How about no garrison? Finland wants to join my faction. Yeah, why not? I can't resist the meme behind this. Why should I ever give up Trotsky? He's amazing. What do you mean? Look at this sexy lad. Even worse, they wanted to do it via elections. Okay, Argentina has capitulated, and that is a nice pocket. Let's go. But what I really need to do now is to bring back the garrison, because otherwise I have a way bigger problem. So let's eat the last two surviving nations down here. Paraguay has capitulated. Very good. And finally, we have some peace. Oh, I will enjoy that. And what I'm really happy about is that I haven't gotten ice pickled yet. Apparently building up a spy agency does help. I wasn't sure about it, I'm gonna be honest. I just got ice pickled a lot in my test runs. And we got the occupation under control. That's very good to see. I'm also nearly caught up with guns again, which was very expensive. Yeah, that was all quite close so far. I didn't expect the Soviet Union to join this, but yeah, at least you can enjoy watching me suffer. Very cool. And now that we're already at war with them, why not create the 4th International and get a war goal against the Soviet Union, right? Let's do that. But I have 4 research slots now. That's double as much as I started with. Kinda cool. Oh, Trotsky survives assassination attempt. And now that we finally have some time, let's try to fix more of our economy. Hey, look at that. US joined the Allies. That should make it easy in the future to invade them, because now they have to put the troops on way more front lines, especially with them fighting Japan and the Germans. Oh no, there's a lot of spies in my nation. I don't like that. Look at that. 5th research slot. That took forever. I'm pretty sure the Germans have no navy left, because the only thing from stopping me to overwhelm the Soviet Union is to get inside of their land. There's just no front where I can get in. At least no front I can reach. I tried a naval landing over here, but no one wanted to give me port access, so unironically might be better to concentrate on the homeland for now. Yeah, kinda sad, but we can also core California, so let's do that. What? I don't understand what's going on. So the Soviets just declared war on Iran, and somehow that means I'm at war with the Allies now? What? I'm so confused, but yeah, I have to clean up a lot of things now. All of my troops right now are in the ocean. That will not end well. I was extremely lucky. The US still haven't declared the war just yet, so I have scrambled enough troops on the border to actually have a punch now. I also built up a huge air force. I don't know if it's as big as the US ones, but it should actually have a punch. The big question is, can I get Panama and can I get enough troops to actually defend myself enough to have a chance? What I'm currently trying is to get all of these things out of the picture here, so I don't have to fight a multiple front war. I can just concentrate on this big one over here. Kinda said that I got no chance to get into the Soviet Union, but it is what it is. Okay, they're trying to land so much, but we should get this in time. Very good. Okay, the US just joined. Let's go. Okay, we got Panama under our control. Very good. The big problem will now be to hold the big front line with the US. Oh no. Okay. Apparently you can't really stop it. I tried my best. I got to keep him way longer than I thought I would. So we're losing Trotsky now. Very sad. So let's try to push. Yeah, maybe I should have attacked the US first. This is way easier than I thought it would be. Anyways, let's nationalize the oil fields. It might anger the UK and the US, but, you know, relationships couldn't get worse at this point, right? I'm gonna be honest, my industry has grown so much since I took over the estates in the US. They're just so industrialized, it's crazy. I mean, look at California, look at Texas. I've barely any compliance, and I got already way more mills and civs. It is crazy. Apparently, I just did Revenge of Montezuma, so how about that? Very cool. And now, taking 210 days, we can core half of the US. Sure, I am okay with that. I need a little bit of manpower. And oh my god, do these provinces have manpower? But you really see the equipment is so low at the moment. Well, I'm gonna try one big push and see how much it moves. Yeah, the push from before is still going. the west of the US collapsed, and I feel like we're very soon going to push into the east. While this is going on, I'm building a compliance government, so them giving up could be earlier than you might think. Can I say this looks so good? Unironically, this looks so good. And redeem as land is done. So we have just caught California, Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, Texas, Colorado. And yeah, that's it. It's like huge cores. I'm up to 1 million manpower now. And I imagine, yeah, I got a lot of guns back. I don't need to build that much guns anymore. I can put all of this into planes now. I had to go all the way up to New York, but yeah, the US has capitulated. So let's finish this. And Canada also has capitulated. Guys, going to Brazil. I would have joined the Allies at some point anyways, and this way I get to control all of South America and North America. Very good. A very interesting approach to attacking a nation. Like, they're using the gravity of Brazil to do a surprise attack from behind. Very intelligent. Mexican science is the best. I feel like we might not get a chance to go into the Soviet Union. I'm gonna be honest. But we certainly gave them a sweat by becoming bigger than them. What are the Irish doing in Brazil? That is a nice pocket. This is where the fun begins. So let's take these 2 new jet planes and mass produce them. Let's go. I use so much air in my games. I think I already have an idea for next video. So look forward to it. And yes, currently I produce 2 videos in the same week because I'm on holiday very soon and I'm also moving at the same time. I'm a little bit stressed with making videos right now, but at the same time, you get more content. At least you don't really notice that I'm gone. And we might reach the 10k subs earlier than I thought we would, right? Which means we have to play the UK and do a wall conquest even earlier. I would say that's a win-win. South America has been liberated. North America very soon. I'm kind of stuck at the bottlenecks of supply with Northern Canada and Alaska. So I currently struggle to push here, so I have a master plan. Yep, the first nukes in this world were in Alaska. Okay, we got the port. Because it worked so great in Alaska, let's do it again. I think we conquered the port. I wasn't sure if I should research nukes, but you know what? I regret nothing. Just nothing. Conquering land has become easier. And this pocket is beautiful and gone. Now to the last 2 provinces in Canada. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's finally done. So, we have united nearly the entirety of the Americas under us. And to end this video, I wanted to thank you for 5,000 subscribers, but we already hit 6,000, so let me thank you for that instead. And a huge shout out to Benja, who has become my first YouTube member, which shows me you have a big